high performance of brain is itself is so innovative. Have you observed that sometimes your performance is very good and sometimes your performance is dull? So, I want to challenge you. Can you improve your performance? And is there any scientific validated data regarding improvement in performance? So, today we are going to talk about that. From 20 years, I have been studying students, chief executive officers, pilots, leaders, and I have testing their brains. And after my experience of 20 years, I have extracted some principles and some sort of a essence that can help you to improve your performance. So, one of the thing that that program I call them as a 4C. And what is that 4C program? In that 4C, first is clarity. So once you are having a clarity, your performance increases. Second is concentration. Unless and until you are focused on your aim, you cannot perform better. Third thing is your courage. Unless and until you have the courage to take the action, you cannot improve the performance. And fourth thing is confidence. Unless and until you believe and feel confident about itself, you cannot perform better. So, my today's take is on that, on high performance is that high performance does not need high IQ. It is proved that intelligence has nothing to do with the performance. Performance itself is a different kind of a set of skills which can give the results. May your IQ is 120, 110, 105, it doesn't matter for that. So, what matters the most? Just now I was telling you the 4 C's, and those 4 C's, clarity, concentration, confidence, and courage. All these 4 C's are set in the frontal lobe. So, what we have to do is we have to become the frontal lobe warrior. Means we have to keep active this part of our brain. Unless and until we keep this part active, we cannot perform better. So, what we should do in order to get higher and better performance? And I am not only speaking about the performance for a day, week, or months. It's a lifelong performance. So, when you are having that lifelong performance in a better way, then your life changes in 360 degrees. So, what you have to do for that? First thing is that about clarity. What is mean by clarity? Clarity of your aim is you should be very clear what you want. So once you are very clear ki yes, I want to go in that direction in these many days, then you are setting a goal. And when you set a goal, you get a clarity and your brain, subconscious mind starts work to go in that direction fast. That means your performance increases. Second thing is focus. Unless and until you are focused, you are not wasting your energy, because when you are focused, your whole energy is synchronized, and that laser beam concentration helps you to go ahead, and that increases the performance. Fourth thing is about confidence. Have you seen the people who are having a less confidence? They walk also with a slouch and they are having a very slow rhythm, they are not having enthusiasm, and they are feeling even before getting it done, they feel that they have lost it. So, that kind of a mindset is there. So, that loose confidence or low confidence is cannot take you anywhere. So, confidence is very important in order to get the success. Then fourth thing is about the courage. Why courage is important? Because suppose this is a point, and you are having so much motivation, you are having so much things and thoughts and like, and you want to achieve here. See, this is my finger. So when you want to go from here to here, you need to take action. So you have to go here. So unless and until you take some action, and for that action you need a courage, because in our brain there is a sensory cortex area, and in that sensory cortex area your brain is having a special kind of a system where the brain can convert the signal into action, or it can convert into as a memory. So when you want to do it and take action, it needs the courage. And when we take action, then sensory area in the brain gives order to the motor area of the brain, and that motor area gives the action command. So all these things are very super fine. This is a very delicate science. Your behavior and everything depends on this, because you are having a courage, you are having a clarity, you are having a focus, and then you are taking a right action. See, in a less you are getting more. So why to waste our energy and mind power just to hustle, or just to show other people I am working hard and doing that? It doesn't work like that. If you want to be confident, if you want to achieve something in life, you have to be go-getter, and you have to take the action, and you have to perform in your highest level. So for that you have to compare yourself. Oh, how was my performance last year? How is this year? How was last month? How is this month? How was yesterday? How was today? Compare yourself. Do not compare it with others. When you compare yourself, then it becomes a very clear, and your comparison becomes more rational and more kind of a successful, and that helps even you to get a very challenging and necessity. You raise the necessity to become better person. So that necessity, creating necessity, is very important in order to achieve success, because unless and until you will do it, nothing is going to get automatically solved or automatically come that things to you. You will have to go there, and you will have to find some sort of a energy in it. I have seen many people who have performed for many years consistently, and their performance is so accurate and high, and I really wonder. And when I checked their waves, you won't believe their brain waves are not like very fast and very they are not in a beta zone, they are in a alpha zone, because alpha zone helps you to do everything strategically. So how is your strategy? That strategy is depends on the your frontal lobes alpha activity. Once when I was checking brain waves of a person, and when I see alpha activity in frontal lobe, I was bit, and I was thinking ki, generally alpha comes in a occipital lobe, that at the back of the head. So but that alpha was in frontal lobe. So I just asked that person, are you something into the field of strategy or planning? And he said, yes, I am the chief strategy planner for the this continent. So I was like, so he was so much used to do the planning and strategy that his performance was very high. So see, suppose if you are knowing you have to do this thing at that time, so the everything becomes more and more fast and more clear to your brain, and your brain doesn't stress you. So high performance has nothing to do with the stress. In fact, the people who do the high performance, or who give the high performance, are quite relaxed, they are quite happy, and they are very confident in their own aura, and they are actually moving ahead, and they are like giving their best, and they do not worry for a temporary failure, or they do not get over excited about the success also. So that doesn't matter them. Even money also doesn't motivate them. The thing that motivate to them is their aim or is their goal. So keep that in mind. That will help you to have a more better performance. And see, if your performance is increased, definitely your salary will increase, your school grades will increase, whatever you are doing, you will have a better impact, because normal doing is something and impactful doing is something different. So when you have that intention in your mind to have impact, you will do it in a better way. So I wish you to have a better performance, and subscribe to my channel. I am going to give you more and more details, and I am going to share you the experience as a doctor of brain I had since last 20 years, which will help you to improve your clarity, your performance, and your mental toughness. So I wish you to have a very good best performing habits, which will enhance your success in every field. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice time.